Hello. Hi. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Ladesta. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Joshua. Hey. Welcome to Alive. This is so important. I think I'm going to put some earrings on. If you watch this in replay, make sure that you leave a comment. Make sure that you leave a like or whatever. Also, subscribe. Do that subscribing thing that everybody talks about. I did the wrong way. Hi, Onag. Hi. Well, these are on long, but who cares? Okay, so we just talked about Miss Jaclyn. We watched her watch party last week, and she came right through. Hi, Just Black Swan. You are new, and she has come through. So let's just first talk about the drama involved. So, Jax was doing mentioned she had a collab, and surprise, surprise, it's with Morphe. Now, I know the beauty community was taken aback that Jaclyn Hill would have a collab with Morphe. Who knew that was going to happen? Who knew that was going to happen? But it seems that it was, leaked a la Norvina style. It was leaked a la Norvina, and it was talked about before Jax could put out you know, her video, her reveal video. So, now we know about it. It's out. It's coming. It'll be out, what, Thursday? So, I just thought we'd get together and watch the reveal video. Now, I have a couple of things to say. Well, I always have a few things to say when we watch it. Sadly, I don't have my Linda phone. I am going to have to get a Linda phone soon. I know I keep saying I am, but I think I'm going to have to get a Linda phone. So, let's just go on and do it, huh? Let's do it to it, baby. How y'all doing? Oh, wait a minute. Did I finish? Oh, I did not do this right. Okay. All right, so let's go. So, were y'all surprised when it was Morphe? I mean, I'm excited too. Linda phone is on order. Really, who could have thunk it that it was gonna be with him? I was hoping though. I was hoping that it was gonna be like with Makeup Geek. Makeup Geek would have been it. If it had been Makeup Geek, that. Hey, Tara. You was more surprised rain was wet. I just don't understand how this happened. It would have been good if it had been Becca. If it had been Makeup Geek or Becca, that would have been the shit. She did a collab. I forgot. Okay, so I don't know, y'all. Okay, so let's just say this before. Okay, because I have so much. Okay. Okay. Let's just get started. Let's check out Jax. Hey, cousin. Okay, let's check her out. Hi, Carlotta. Okay, so first off, let's just look at this. Can we look at this first? Okay, so before this baby gets started, I got something to say. Before we get into the Jaclyn analyzing, what's going on here? Why ain't it coming on? I hate when it does this. Okay, so let me just say something about this. And I'm going to say this for real. Um, didn't Morphe just have a pink palette out? Now I went on the Morphe site. I recall, or am I going crazy, that Morphe had a kind of pink based palette that was out recently. And now all of a sudden it's gone. I think that, this, okay, but let's just go back in.
Okay. Hey guys, it's really hard not to do it with my hands. Like sitting on my hands so I don't lift them up. But then it's just awkward. Okay, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey guys, welcome back to my.
Okay, so this is gonna be 33 minutes. Let's just talk about. I don't know if we're gonna make it through the whole 33 minutes because you know she works my nerves sometimes. I'm just saying. I think, her whole relatable thing. Hey, Jack Black Swan. Okay, in reference to her these being 16-month old, I think that they pulled that pink palette and repurposed it. Because there was a pink palette that came out recently. Am I going crazy or am I not right? And it looks like, pink sunsetty, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, because there was a pink palette. I know I ain't crazy, y'all. There was a more pink based palette. Okay, so let's see what she got to say. Let's just give her a moment.
Channel, before saying anything, I just have to address the fact I'm having the worst hair day in the entire world. I tried so hard to make my hair look cute, curled it, put so much product in it. I think I put too much product in it because I was trying so hard. I was tweezing it.
So she did say she was tweezing it. I think she might have meant teasing it, but right, because we got to be relatable.
Tweezing it? No, I was, what's it called? Teasing it. I was teasing it. I mean, I tried all the things. I recurled it, and I was like contemplating on shaving my head, and that's when I just.
Can I ask you this? Can I just say this? Jax, couldn't you just gone and got your hair done? Couldn't she just gone and got her hair done? I'm just saying. I mean, you could move to LA because your ceiling fell in and you couldn't go get your hair done.
Up in a ponytail, and even my ponytail wasn't looking good. So that's where I'm at. Also, I basically did my makeup in the dark today, so I'm not really feeling this overall look, and I'm pretty sure that my shirt is also 2 sizes too small. So
do we care? Well, okay, so you couldn't do your hair. You couldn't get your hair done and you put on your makeup in the dark.
let's jump into the video. Before we start talking about obviously what this video is about, my new palette, I first just want to say the big thank you. You have no idea how overwhelming the response has been from my last video. This entire week has been so emotional, seeing just the positivity and the kindness, and it was really hard for me to film that video, harder than I even led on, and leading up to it, and then even as I was posting and after I posted it, and just seeing all the kindness and the love and just the positivity.
Clearly, we weren't part of the kindness and love group. We're not part of that group. We can establish that we were not included in that conversation she's having right now. We can just include ourselves. We can disallow ourselves from this.
On all my socials, not even directed towards me, but just towards each other, and all the tweets that I've gotten from people just being like, today I saw women on the bus and I loved her shoes and I complimented her and I could tell it brightened up her day, like just little things like that. It's just been a great week. just sitting back and witnessing the response. And I just want to say thank you for...
Because until Jaclyn Hill told us to, you know, be kind to each other and give compliments randomly, no one was doing that. Absolutely no one was doing that. You know, we was sitting around here, we was an evil, mean ass society until Jack Attack told us what to do. See, Swan, did you watch our last one? We had a whole conversation. We have said steroids day. She's Mother Teresa. Right, there was never such a thing. The new Deepak Chopra. I mean, until her, you know, there was nothing to pay it forward. Who heard of that before Jack's attack?
Accepting that video and the things I admitted and told you guys as friends, and you guys just have been holding me up and encouraging me so much, and all of your stories are just so inspirational.
I just want
to say thank you before jumping into this video. I love you guys so much eternally. So let's talk about
St. Jaclyn. She's gonna be a deity soon. I mean, people gonna be praying to her soon.
Out my palette.
Well, at least that was okay.
So if you guys follow me,
so for the record, that was one of her shorter intros. Jack Daniels attack is more like it. The Jack's attacks, baby. That was a good one on
social
that.
media outside of YouTube. You obviously have already seen what this palette is and my collaboration with Morphe. Long story short, this whole reveal is definitely not the way that I wanted to go about it, but my palette was put out and leaked to social media against my will, so I had to kind of just like...
Okay, so let's just go into the leak. If that wasn't, hi Diana, if that wasn't classic Norvina leak, hi Ash, if that wasn't a classic Norvina leak, because come on now, I mean, if that wasn't old school Norvina leak, because that's like an old school ABH leak, you know, because, you know, and it was, wait, did you see that? Right. It was leaked against her will. Interesting, Michelle, you're right. Why is it against her will?
Scramble my brain and figure out how I wanted to take matters into my own hands and like take the power back and talk about it and show it with excitement, because the picture that was released just made it look so like grungy and just like dirty. People were stealing them from the warehouse and giving them...
They stealing them from the warehouse, y'all. Well, let me hear that though.
And selling them on other websites, and it was just, yeah. So it definitely wasn't how...
I'm sorry. I'm here to say that I don't believe Linda let that shit happen like that. Right. Linda is not letting that shit go down like that. Yeah, it happened to J-Star too. Well, right, because remember, she wanted it to be pushed back, and then they said, no, we're not pushing it back. So what's going to happen? And now with all of that, and this came out and it's all grungy looking and everything. And so I didn't know. But let's just say this. Now, I got to give her this credit though. She came on, when did she come on? This weekend or whatever, with her, last week with her, whatever, her story, her oh my God story. And now you come this week. This is the quickest she's ever videoed something and put it out. Yeah, look just like the rest of them.
I wanted to go about this, but still I am so excited about this palette, and I want to tell you guys everything about it, how it came about, the names of everything, what the names mean, and show you swatches of course, every single color so that you guys can see how they swatch.
Which look at your top? Okay, we're not watching all the swatches, y'all. I can promise y'all. We not watching this.
Clean skin, and if you guys are interested in this product. I also am coming out with a extension of brushes with Morphe along with this palette, 15 new brushes, which I'm not going to show in detail in this video. I'll do a tutorial later and I'll just use them casually, but I really just want to shine light on.
Why, thank you. No, you cannot drop a spoiler. Well, you probably can.
This palette because it's 35 shades for $39 and we've been working on it since 2018. And
okay, let me just say this. They had a similar palette to this, but of course it wasn't 35 shades for $39, and they can repurpose it and jack the price up because it's a Jaclyn Hill palette. Because come on now. Well, his isn't coming out yet.
I am just so excited to show you this bad boy.
I mean, when is his coming out?
So as many of you know, I launched my...
Hey, Bella. Okay. This is a very boring, underwhelming palette. Let's just throw that out there. It's just not happening for me, or is it just me? It's like, oh, okay.
Original Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe about 2.5 years ago, and it was such an iconic moment in my career and in the industry. It broke so many records.
I think it was iconic for her because it wasn't that her first, it was, hold up, it was the first time that she had it, this one go through, and it's kind of easy. Hi, Coco.
Still to this day,
Don't do not question her.
Items in the industry. We've sold millions of that palette at this point, which is just absolutely insane to me. And that was my dream. Like, my dream was to create a universal palette that the everyday woman, boy and girl, can use, from being super young to, mature women, mature skin, and also something that's going to be in every makeup artist's kit because they get to create so many different looks. And that's exactly...
I know it's coming out, but I think hers is coming out Thursday. I don't know when his is coming out. I'm going to do a video on that one too. I'm going to make some J-Star fans mad too. So I'm going to have some I'm going to have some fun with that one too, y'all. Oh, because I got some shit to say. Baby, she's still talking about that damn first palette. Did she forget about the whole vault she came out with? KJB for the win. Did y'all hear about, did y'all see Kevin James Bennett came for her on Instagram about her talking about this is so iconic and this is so this and it's groundbreaking is this. He was like, the most iconic was the Urban Decay Naked palette, because that changed the face of eyeshadow palettes and things, right, and no makeup artist uses Morphe. Oh, he can't stand her. Woo, baby, he destroyed it all. He went back and forth on that one. And he was right. Coco, send them to me so I can tell him to take his dry, dusty ass on. Don't tell somebody what they shouldn't. We don't need. I know I don't. Oh, okay. I'm going on there to talk to him. No, you don't need your makeup, but you wear it because you want to. Fuck out of here. Hey, Kelly.
And that's one of my proudest moments of my career is the original Jaclyn Hill palette, which is right here. And this is also the original packaging. We have changed the packaging now. Why should I say we? Morphe has changed the packaging on this now 3 times just to keep making it like better and better and better, just like sleeker and sexier. But this is the original package.
I don't know if they've done it. I know I've gotten rid of it. Kevin James Bennett. Kevin James Bennett, he's a makeup artist, you know. Hi, Shelly. On the 21st? Okay.
And it's this guy right here. Tons of neutral tones, warm and cool, just everyday or artistry based. Like, okay. So when we saw the success of that palette, we immediately started discussing doing another 35 shadow palette. And I was so intimidated by that idea.
Okay. Hold up. Didn't she, when she came out with the vaults, didn't she say then, oh, KJB came for her? Didn't she say that the vault was taking the ones that didn't make it, and that she was like, you know, and then this is her way thing, you know, but so I thought that was that, but we wrong. Yeah, he probably needs his diaper changed. Yep, he needs his diaper changed. He's right next door. Right. Diaper change time. He does not like.
No, it's too perfect.
Hi, Janine.
Again, we worked for so long on it. Like, it is what it is. Let's be done. But like, I kept kind of just like playing with that idea in my head, and I was like, you know what?
Hi, Melissa.
Color palette, but it's like complementary to the first one, and it's like it's sexy older sister. It's like Rachel Green, you know, like.
I will say thank you so much. I decided to wear some, you know, to celebrate the new Morphe, the Jaclyn Hill collab. I decided to wear some really pretty earrings because, you know, y'all can't hear him. He gonna be quiet in a minute as soon as he, because you know this is a monumentous occasion. Do you? Woo, Ooh, now I ain't got no matching necklace, but I got the earrings. But I bought mine from China for $2. Okay. And he's done.
You're gonna want both because they have similarities, but
now I will say they are. Now you know I will say they do complement each other. I kind of did, didn't I? I tarted it up just a little bit, you know, because we got to be tartful. Hungry.
They're so different. So that is why we created a volume 2 right here. This is the packaging. When you open it up, like, it does not need a filter. It does not need anything to wow. It's so...
Okay, so let's talk about how this came about. Let's just talk about it. Oh yeah, she ran here someplace. Let's just talk about it. Hold on. Let's just talk about how this came up. Jaclyn. Hi, Linda. Hi. How are you doing? Now let's just talk about this. Let's just talk about the debacle of the lipsticks, the lipstick gate. We need to recoup some money, and we're not going to recoup it all on Jaclyn Cosmetics. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come out with a volume 2 of the Jaclyn Hill palette, because right now we need to make that money back. Okay, Linda, well, how do you want to do it? How should we do it? You know, because I really wasn't planning on doing anything like that. Baby, okay, we have the palette. We've already set up, they've set up a new, we've pulled the palette. We're going to put this out now. Now, what I need you to do is we're going to give you your instructions and make sure you handle it right. Because we need to, because Lipstick Gate ruined, you know, took too much money from all of us. Because I bet you Linda was involved with, you know, Jaclyn Cosmetics.
freaking beautiful, and I knew that people were gonna love it, but I was not expecting the reaction that we have been getting all over social media. I'm honestly shocked by it, especially with the way the reveal went. I just thought that it was gonna be such a mix of emotion.
Why does she act like everybody loves her shit? The hell is he still crying for? Do I need to go get my grandson? What? Yeah, her ad campaign photos are pretty. But I'm like, so everybody's been looking at this and have been overwhelmed by the beauty of it. Okay, he's quiet now. Cause you know this right here has this right here. Honestly, real talk. Doesn't this look like a BH Cosmetics? Don't this look? Don't this look like BH Cosmetics for real?
And of course, there's people who are like, oh, that's not for me, you know, people talking negatively. But overall, like 95% of people are losing their minds over this. And it makes me so excited because we worked so hard.
That's the same 95% that were okay with their lipsticks. The same 95% that have always loved her lipsticks, that were on board with her lipsticks and nothing was wrong with their lipsticks, are the same 95% that are loving this damn palette. Right. Right. Let me just go find out what's going on. I'll be back. It's too much yelling. It's too much crying from my baby. Y'all killing my... What y'all doing to my grandson? Grandson? Grandson. Okay. Yeah, got him. His other grandmother's here. So let's just go and keep looking at this stupid shit. B made some cookies. I had to have one. These are homemade chocolate chip with pecans.
On this palette. So let me show you them side by side. Hold on, this is like awkward opening this. You can see them side by side and see how, yes, there are similarities in the sense that they both have like transition shades, but they are...
I'm just gonna get my grandson from my... Let's get him. I'm trying to be nice. Give me more down here. Okay. The first two shades, the first two rows look almost the same. That's why I got rid of the original one. Because I was like, you know, I bought into it. I bought into the hype. And then I looked at it and I was like, it's a bunch of damn stuff that looks the same. So these two look about the same.
So different. And as you can
One
see,
and two.
This one just has like a very, I don't want to say dulled down because there's nothing dull about this palette, but it's just like everyday, easy, just go to where...
Let's hear the bullshit. Let's hear the bullshit now. Okay.
This one is like pow. Like everything is vibrant in this one and just so
That ain't vibrant.
So this is the same loved formula as
the top two rows ain't vibrant. The top 2 rows ain't vibrant though. And Nook can make anything look great, right? Oh, not. I mean, her first palette was okay, but it really wasn't that colorful. People kept talking about, oh, it's so colorful. It was a super neutral palette. Okay. Right, the bottom few rows are all red and purple. Okay.
Jaclyn Hill original palette, and people ask me about that all the time because they're like, wait, what do you mean like it's a different formula? Because Morphe has their standard formulas and I created my own formula. There's actually been other people who've collaborated with Morphe who've asked if they could use my formula, and they're like, sorry, that's Jaclyn's only. Like, I said.
Translation: James Charles shit ain't like me. Translation: James Charles shit ain't like mine. Bitch, what? Cause now we are, hi Gemini. Now we're supposed to believe that Morphe she created her own formula, and so if you did that, why don't you have it for your stuff? And how come when your vault came out, it was terrible? Hi Malika. Girl, come on now. Okay, okay. Let's get back in.
Papers, it's my formula that I worked very hard on a couple of years back to develop. So beautiful. And we also have a new formulation that we put in here as well, which is a pressed glitter. There is a pressed glitter in my original OG palette, but we changed it and made it even better. So it is a new one, and I am so excited for these to be swatched on my arm so you can see all of them. One thing that I want to...
Oh my God, they put a pressed glitter in. How groundbreaking. Because everybody ain't putting fucking pressed glitters in everything. Did she have a pressed glitter in it? I don't remember. I should go pull it. B has it someplace around here. She's breaking ground right now. Between Tati and the Blenderful and Jax and this new palette, some groundbreaking revolutionary shit that happened in 2020, and we only in February. We ain't even through mid-February.
Address before jumping into swatches is I see so many comments and questions on social media asking why I would be collaborating with Morphe again, since I now am a brand owner and have Jaclyn Cosmetics as my own. And the reason why that is because Morphe has helped me grow into who I am as a business.
She sure the fuck did, and it was stupid to me too.
Woman, they have helped me from the very beginning and just taken me under their wing and taught me so much about product, and I appreciate them and value the relationship with them so much, and I'm able to create.
Jax, so how did you wind up with Lipstick Gate? Because if that was the case, why didn't you just use Morphe's manufacturer? Okay, let me hear.
Things with Morphe that I cannot create on my own. I would not be able or have the resources or the knowledge as of right now to create a 35 color palette with all different formulas that are beautiful and creamy and pigmented for only $39. I just couldn't do that at this time in my career. So being able to work with them is such an honor and a pleasure, and I love Morphe and I love working with them, and I love being able to give you guys such great products for an inexpensive price. That is why I'm collaborating with them again. As you guys...
I'm just asking, if you worked with them, if they were such a great, why didn't you get them to like give you, hi Carol, why? I don't know. I'm just lost, y'all.
I've seen there's been several other people who are also business owners and CEOs who collaborate with Morphe as well, and I'm just another one of them. So I'm going to stop rambling and jump into the swatches. I know that's what you guys came.
You are not a businesswoman or a CEO. Let's just clarify right here, Jax. Jax, you are not a businesswoman or a CEO. You are a chick who tried to start a makeup company.
to see the way they swatch the pigmentation and all that jazz. I am going to have to swatch like each row at a time individually and then wipe it off and do the next row and so on and so forth, because as you can see in this picture that I will insert right here of me and Linda when we were working on this, it takes up 2 arms to swatch all of these.
No, she didn't do that with Morphe to say if the palette was bad. She did this with Linda because Linda told her, bitch, we need to recoup some of that money from Lipstick Gate because we helped you start that company and we need to recoup some more money. Yes, the insurance company is going to cover some, but we need to make some profit. So get your ass to stepping out there and making some money.
And it can get kind of messy. So we're just gonna do 1 row at a time so that you guys can see them for all their beauty. So as you can see, the first row here is definitely the most muted and neutral and like a basic of the bunch, but still I wanted to do that, although I have a top row in my original as well that has like neutrals and more muted shades. It's so necessary for a palette because you need transition colors, you need highlight shades, you need that in order to create a look. And just like the first one, I wanted to create a palette that you can create an entire look with and not use.
Right, like, right. Thank you, Ladessa. She told you better get out there and we got to make this money. Well, they're not the same transition shades.
Anything else. Like my
Hi,
eyes today
Tracy.
is literally this palette and only this palette. I did not touch one other eyeshadow outside of this, and that's what I wanted to make sure that I'm offering to you. So the first shade that we have in the palette is the shade Certified, and this right here.
Oh my God. Do we have to watch her swatch all of these? Ash, do we need to watch all of this? Because I swear to God, I don't know if I can make it through this. I'm just saying, can we fast forward through some of this bullshit? Um, all right. Let's see. Okay, so we're 16 minutes in. Let's see what she's talking about.
That is row 2.
Look at that.
All right, let's move on to row 3. First shade is Flawed and Odd, and this is the first just shimmer in the palette. This is not a pressed glitter. It is just a standard shimmer, but an incredible shimmer, very creamy. All the shimmers in this palette are extremely creamy,
All the shimmers are extremely creamy. I mean, doesn't everybody have creamy shimmers? I'm just saying. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm on the last row.
great, so you can really
I just
see
speed
that
it
true
up.
color if you pack it on and its capability. Okay, so the next 2 shades are both named after my girls, which are my dogs I'm referring to. This one right here is a matte pink named Lolly Mama, and
Hi, Rita.
my dog Lolly. I have 2 girls from the same litter that I've had for 2 years, and I'm obsessed with them. And I've always called Lolly the. When you guys are playing with these, you're not like, oh my God, this isn't as extremely pigmented as this shade over here, because it's gonna differentiate. That's just how product works. Okay, so this right here is the shade Empowered, and this is the last pressed glitter in the palette. It is such a cool.
Okay, I mean, I know we fast forwarded, but press glitters.
Gorgeous, like cranberry.
Hi, Red Velvet Cake. Hey, Kip
So
Cooking.
beautiful, so shimmery, so glittery, and you guys, I cannot get over this new formula. It is just the creamiest formulation ever, and I just love that I can use it with my fingers.
I can
And
slip it with my fingers.
now,
Isn't that what you're supposed to be able to do? The press glitters with is your fingers, though, Jax. I'm just saying.
next, this is a matte, and I think personally that the shade is so unique. It's very different because it's not just like purple, it's not brown, and it's not red, but it's kind of got a combination of all 3, and it's just so pretty because it's so different. This kind of reminds me of the shade buns from my first palette, not because the colors are similar, but because when I first put buns in my palette, I was kind of like weary, like I don't know if I'm gonna love it, but then I ended up falling in love with it. That's how I feel about this color. I first was going back and forth if I want.
I'm becoming weary. Okay. You know, I'm weary right now. Thank God we're not going to go too far into this.
I've had this palette at my vanity for so long. I'm like, oh, it's such a good, cool, unique, easy to wear color. So this is the last shade in row 4. It is another matte, such a beautiful berry pink. This is called Dance Party, because you know how much I love to dance, get loose, and have fun. And it's just so pretty, like so berry. It's not neon. It's got a little bit of red undertones in it, and it's so beautiful. We are going to move on to the 5th and final row.
Oh, damn, she's got 5 rows?
Irritated. I've had to...
She got 5 rows, y'all. They're gonna make me go. I'm trying not to go get him because, you know, his other grandmother's here and she's trying to comfort him. But she's gonna make me go get him. If my grandson keeps screaming like this, I'm gonna have to go get him. They're getting ready to go. So, you know, I'm trying to give her last moments with him because, you know, they live in North Carolina. So they have to go soon. But if they don't get together and they don't get my son, I'm about to go get my grandson. I think B just went.
Move 4 different rows of makeup at this point, so my arm is looking kind of red and just sensitive right now, but it's all good. I'm hoping that the swatches are good.
That is very true. She says every.
You know, like when you use like makeup remover over and over and over, like you need to actually wash your skin with like soap and water to fully get everything off, and I'm hoping that it's not going to affect.
Okay, so she's already making excuses for when she does these. But let me just say this. I do swatches all the time. We see me doing them live all the time. It ain't that damn serious. Okay, you take a makeup remover, you do that, and then I just kind of wipe it off. It's okay. Right. See, we already see this is the buildup for why, you know, some of the swatches ain't gonna be that great. It ain't that serious, y'all. I've swatched multiple. I'm about to go find out. I'm trying to be nice and get them some time, but I'm about to go find out. I mean, I have sat here and we've done Color Rain's whole entire range of stuff, and I have done them all in one night, and I have not been running around. Oh my God, it's gonna be so bad. I can't just do it anymore because, you know, it's, girl, you're only doing 35 shades. I've done 7 palettes in one night. Come on now. I'm not impressed.
This last row. Anyways, this right here is the shade Stay True, and this is a warm toned purple. See, that swatch is just like sad. I mean, I know purples are harder to develop, but that's not, it applies better than that usually. But that right there is a warm tone matte purple. I want to get...
See? What did I just say? I didn't know she was going to do that right away. I mean, she did that right away, y'all. Goodness. Right. I've done it. Right. I've done lipstick collections. I've done it, you know. I do it all for y'all. I do it for y'all.
You guys both mattes.
And how about this? You are filming. You ain't even doing it live. So you could stop this filming. Go wash your arm off if you think that you need to wash it off with some, because I'm gonna tell you the best thing to wash, a great thing to wash off stuff like this with, I found out, is Suave clarifying shampoo. Suave clarifying shampoo. If you swatching a lot and you're getting a little stain, use that stuff. It wipes it all off. I'm just telling you. Well, she does, but she can only do it on this one arm. Come on.
And cool tones when it comes to purple, because I know some people love warm tone purples and like hate cool and vice versa. So I wanted to give you guys different options. So now for the cool tone purple, this is the shade Not My Journey. I am obsessed with this purple. I think this is so freaking beautiful. It's like so raw.
She's obsessed. She's obsessed. Da da da. Obsessed. Da da da.
Just like rich looking, and it was a bit to develop, but you can really pack it on. I mean, you can pack both of these colors on, like you can get them really super rich. They are pressed pigments, and they're not going to blend as perfect and beautiful and creamy as just like a warm brown would, of course, like I keep saying over and over.
Okay, let me just say this. So let's make this clear to us. It's not going to blend as well. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Hi Cheryl. But here's the thing. You just made the statement like basically you can't, these aren't going to blend as well as a brown. That's stupid to say. Eyeshadow should be blendable. Hi Erica, they should be blendable. Didn't you hear her say that? Let me go back just a little bit. Let's go back just a little bit.
And like hate cool and vice versa. So I had to give you guys different options. So now for the cool tone purple, this is the shade Not My Journey. I am obsessed with this purple. I think this is so freaking beautiful. It's like so royal and just like rich looking. And
thank you for explaining that all to us, Ladessa, because we needed that. Right.
It was a bit to develop, but you can really pack it on. I mean, you can pack both of these colors on, like you can get them really super rich. They are pressed pigments, and they're not going to blend as perfect and beautiful and creamy as just like a warm brown would, of course, like I keep saying over and over and over, but I want to read it.
So if you're going to wear purple or whatever, hi Shady Booty, that's a cute name. So basically, if you wear this shit and it looks fucked up, it's because you stupid to wear purple. No, she cannot use the JC formula because the JC formula, see other influencers, right. Right. Exactly.
Reiterate myself, that way you guys really know what to expect when this palette shows up to your front door. But they are so buildable and so easy to
oh, Shady Boots, okay.
You're gonna probably have to use a little bit more product with these shades than you will with different ones. Now we have the shade Good Place, and this is a cool tone.
But let's not just not forget that if you're not doing brown and you're doing this purple stuff, it's not going to work as well. But I thought she had the best thing. I thought she had the best thing ever. Here come Kim with she got lupus. Listen, don't help her, Kim, because listen, she's already been to the hospital spitting up, throwing up blood and urinating blood, but they didn't keep her. Right. Well, it's just it wasn't necessary. I could do the mattes and all the
pressed glitter, just standard shimmer formula, but super pretty, and these two together are gorgeous. But I personally like mixing warm purples with cool purples. I think it gives so much dimension, and it's just so
yeah, basically she said she was medicating with alcohol. Yeah, because if I'm just gonna say this, if I am throwing up blood and that hospital does not keep me, we're gonna have a problem.
Now we have the shade, I can't even swatch without laughing. This is the shade Palo. This is just a very unique color, if you ask me, because it's not like bam in your face purple. It's almost like a bronzy purple, but it's really beautiful. And I named it Palo after my assistant, Austin, because Austin has...
Every shade is unique, though. I gotta give her that. She got some fucking unique ass shades in here. Besides the 20, besides the 20 transitions.
Alter ego, and his name is Palo. And so Palo does certain things that Austin doesn't have to be accountable for. Like when he lost my watch for 2 weeks and couldn't find it anywhere, he was like, Palo did it. I don't know what happened. So Palo also, is a fashion designer. Palo is a terrible driver, not Austin.
That's cute. Yes, cute. I like the story behind it. It's cute. But are we done with it?
Only Palo. Palo loves to hit curbs and pop tires. So I wanted to just pay respect to my assistant Austin, who's been with me for...
Oh, Carol. She said, because Carol's our doctor in here. She said while she was sick for 18 days in January, that it got to the point where she was throwing up blood and peeing blood, and she went to the hospital and they let her go home. I mean, the colors, listen, the colors are decent. Now, is it worth it? Hell no.
Years at this point, and name...
My thing is this: why we've gotten to this we've gotten to this point of being at the point where $39 for a Morphe palette, I'm not paying. Who's gonna pay that? I mean, real talk, who's gonna pay that? Hey, Karen.
Oh, after him. So there it is. Next shade in row 5 is Oh Hello. And I demand that you say it just like that when you use it, because that's how we greet our dogs. My executive assistant, Sarah, she started...
I gotta be honest, I don't care if the story behind the names of stuff that much anymore. I just really don't. I just really don't care about the stories behind 35 shades. I just don't. Just name them whatever you want to and then say that, right?
Like,
right,
exactly. She would see my dog, she would go, oh, hello. And for some reason it picked up. And now that's how me, Jordan, my whole team, that's how we greet.
She had the real talk. She gonna have a coronavirus in a minute. Well, she is a good salesman because
every dog now, basically. So, oh, hello, that's that beautiful shade right there. Okay, so before I swatch the last two, I just wanted to show you guys right here, because I know these two right here look similar when they're spread apart. So I went ahead and swatched them both right here, so you can see the difference, that one is way more cool and one is way more warm. Like,
okay,
they have similarities, but they are not the same by any means, and you're gonna want one for a certain look.
And let me say this, I'm not a science person, I hate biology, but common sense would tell you if you are throwing up blood, I know, let me say this, when DJ was in high school and they found blood in his urine, he was admitted because they needed to find out what was going on. That wasn't a lot, but it was just enough. It was something, and he was admitted immediately. His doctor was like, oh, he needs to stay in for a minute. He had, he was having, he was going in for a checkup for something. And it's like, oh, he's going in, go and send him in until we find out why that's happening. That wasn't anything, but the precaution was there. Whenever they find blood, they got to admit you to find out why the fuck you're bleeding. It's that's just a general thing. But no, Jax, they sent home because she's Superwoman.
So just options. So this is the second to last in the palette, and this was the hardest shade to develop, but I am so proud of it. This is the shade Crazy. It is a matte, what I like to call like blood red almost. It looks super purple, but it blends out with a very bloody red undertone. And the reason why this was so difficult is because when creating product, you're working with Pantone shades and you're like going through a book and picking out colors, and then you send it to the lab and it comes back, and then you like tweak from there. Okay, this needs to be more red, we need to add more white, like whatever it may be. This one they could not get, and I'm like, it's not bloody enough, it's too purple, it's too red. So I actually got 3 different eyeshadows and I mixed them together, like crushed them up, mixed them together, swatched them on my arm, and I was like, this is the shade, this is what I'm looking for.
So basically, you took 3 different Morphe eyeshadows and crushed them up, and that made it. Exactly. How's he doing, Onag? Right. Right. There, right. There's the formula. You took 3 different eyeshadows, crushed them up, and made them one. That's how you did it. So now we know the formula. She pulls a bunch of them and says, "Oh, let's see how these 2 will look together." And boom, you got a new color. Okay.
So it was difficult to do that with the lab, but they came through, and I am so proud of this color.
Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to do that if you took 3 different ones? If you took 3 different ones and just did that with it, I don't see the problem.
It's so beautiful, blended out in the lower lash line. Oh, it's so good. Last but not least in the palette, we need a good black. We all have a good black. This is the shade Temptress, and this is the same black from the Dark Magic palette that I have with Morphe, because I can't tell you how many times I have heard and seen people say that it's the best black to ever exist. Makeup artists are always telling me how they carry on that palette just for that black because it's so creamy. And the trick to it is that it has the tiniest amount of shimmer particle in it, which makes it so easy to...
Correct me if I'm wrong. Hold on. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. But isn't Urban Decay known for one of the best blacks out there? I have it. What's the name of it? That's number 1. Right, right. Dark Magic was the worst of the bunch. Perversion. And who else has a really deep black? Natasha Denona is known for her deep black. But I've never heard of anybody saying, I haven't heard people just like raving about Kaleidos as a deep black. You know, but I'm sorry. Um, I'm just saying I've heard of quite a few blacks out there. Um, I'm just saying, okay. Right, I've never heard that. I've never heard anybody going, yes, the black from the Morphe palette, the Jaclyn Hill right. I mean,
blend out because blacks are so difficult and messy to work with and hard to blend out.
And then to say you made it easier to blend because you put a glitter in it. First off, haven't we been discussing how we really don't like mattes with glitter because they're stupid? So how does that? Thank you, Lady Steffi. Hello, you're new too. No, you're not. You're not. But you. I mean.
This one is not. So a super black that is a dream. Okay, so that is it for all of my swatches of volume 2. I hope that you guys are so excited to try this palette and do looks with it. I cannot wait for you guys to get it in your hands. It's also going to be available in Morphe stores, so you can go in there and swatch it for yourself if you are undecided as well. You can also use code JACATTACK in all caps, and that will save you an additional 10% off on top of the fact that it is $39, which is still, you guys, I can't get over the price of these shadows and how good they are. I know I say it all the time about my original, but it just shocks me, and that's why I love working with Morphe so much. It's just such a blessing, and I am forever grateful. So,
okay, we're almost done with her. Let's see. I am blackest of the black. Okay, first off, before we even go further with that statement, Ash, I am blackest of the black.
that's that. I'm also coming out with 15 brushes the exact same day, the exact same time. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I will just like hold them up so you can like get an idea of the eyes and the face brushes right here. They asked me if I wanted to do an extension with my brushes, and of course I'm like, yes, because again, I want to be able to give my subscribers the option of purchasing something that I am a part of creating, but also for...
Girl, shut your ass up. These are some fucking AliExpress brushes. We know where Morphe gets their brushes. Come on now, quit lying now. Come on now. This ain't like this at Sonia G. Wait, guys, this is Morphe brushes. I can go online and pull up some off of Amazon and probably look just like these motherfuckers and work just as good. I like this screen. I like where they're from. I like that one though. That's kind of cute.
Such an incredible price, and I know my brushes are extremely popular with Morphe. They're some of their most popular brushes, so I was super excited to do an extension, and they were like, let's do like an additional 5, and I was like, okay, totally. And then when I started coming up with all the ideas, I went back to them and I was like, I have 15, sorry. But I just can never get enough
so basically you just pull some brushes out of their regular stock like you did before, and so you just basically, oh Jesus Christ! So you just pull some brushes out of their stock, and they put white ones on there. So you basically put white handles on Morphe brushes.
All for different reasons.
I got some, Erica.
I will, of course, link everything down below. Dates and times.
Linda need all her money back.
Pictures on Morphe.com and see pictures of the brushes and all that, so you can really get all the details and information. This collection is launching this
translation. Let me tell y'all, we threw these brushes in, go on and buy them because y'all stupid and y'all gonna buy this shit. You know, so go on and just buy them. I ain't gotta tell you nothing about them. Buy the motherfuckers. You know you gonna. I'm Jax. Because this is a very... Okay, so let's talk about this in a second.
February the 13th. I am so excited, in stores and on Morphe.com. Of course, I'll be posting on socials and keeping you guys up to date. But yeah, that's it. I hope that you guys love these swatches and are excited to see this palette in person. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Okay, so let's first talk about a few things. First off, this is a very rushed video. This is this is a very rushed video, very clearly rushed. That's number one. Number two, it sounds like they just threw some shit together and they decide, I'm saying it's about recouping some funds. Because now, and if they say this shit is a sold out, we know they lying. We know they lying because there ain't no way this thing is going to sell out. I can promise you there is absolutely no way this shit going to sell out. If Morphe says this stuff is sold out, they both lying. That I'm going to say you a lie in your breast thing. They a lie in their breast thing. Like we used to say back in the day, you a lie in your breast thing. Because ain't no way this shit is going to sell out. Ain't absolutely no way. It's... Right. So if she... Right. The big palettes, you know, people ain't really featuring the big palettes now. Everybody's going with smaller palettes. Why? Because people are kind of tired of them. And let's be honest, we have makeup fatigue now. I mean, you know, people ain't GM for these 35. Right. The 9 pans, 15 pans, everything like that. Erica asked me my thoughts on the new J Star. We will be doing a video about it. Right. No, this was a rush job. Yeah, I mean, I got giant palettes. I don't need, listen, Norvina's palettes took me out on giant palettes. I don't need any more. Of course they're gonna say, well hell, we know that's gonna happen. I'm telling you, if they make 50,000, that's a so so they gonna make about 50,000 is where they sold out, because ain't nobody buying this shit. But that's definitely a rush job. There's some, listen, Linda made her do this shit. This looked like some shit. They was like, listen, go through here, we gonna make this palette, we need to recoup some money, we gonna bring the price up, and we gonna be good. They can, because all the colors are in there. Duh. No, was she? Well, see, okay, so let's just talk about the timeline. So, so let's just think about this. So she came out last week with her sympathy video about what's going on and how she's been this, and please be kind to each other. And then she comes out with this. So this was the push for it, right? This was the push for it. So we got to feel sorry for her. And now we're going to come out with a collab, because we know the collab ain't going to do that well, but we need to sell a few more units, because we know that everybody ain't coming for Jax like that right now. So, but let's get people, we're going to try to get people on her side by doing this whole sad sack Hannah video, which will then supposedly garner her some sympathy. And then we're going to throw this shit out, because you going to do this shit. You gon' listen, Linda told her ass, you better get out there and you better sell some shit. That's what happened. Because this video does not even look like she's into it. This video, you can tell she didn't have shit to do with them. You can tell this is just some fucking, I'm telling you, there was a pink, there was a very similar palette that Morphe had out recently. There was a pinky sunsetty kind of vibe on a palette they had recently that is now pulled off of the website. And now we have this one. They pulled a bunch of random ass colors, made this color scheme, and then they jacked up the price. That's what we're seeing right now, because it's some bullshit, y'all. And if they act like this bullshit is sold out, I mean, and not to say that we will not rebuy things that look similar. Lord knows if we go through if I go through these, we're gonna see similarities. We're gonna see some similarities. But that shit. And I think ColourPop is stupid right now. I'm off of ColourPop too. I think now you're gonna come out with these big ass palettes. So now after making, we love your little small palettes, which is what we liked about ColourPop. Now we're gonna do 30 shades. That looks stupid too. But and don't worry, I got words for J Star too. And here's my only thing that I'm gonna right now. The only thing I'm going to say about J-Star is I'm underwhelmed, and we will talk about my underwhelmed part in another one. Right. It does look like it, right? You know what I'm saying? So come on now. You guys to come better than this mess. But like I said, you can tell she's not even good at fake. She's trying, but she is not good at faking the funk on this one. I like Good Sport, but I don't think it's on there anymore. Wait a minute, there's a new menagerie. Whoa, let's check this. Is there? Oh, I got so much to say about that. Hold on, let's go on IG and see. Oh, we're gonna have a whole video on that one. And let's get his people coming for me. We can oh, she's holding off. Okay. Oh, you talking about the safari, the killer purr. Yeah. Girl, you better go and get that Oceanic. Ooh, I haven't been watching. So, okay. Okay, so y'all want me to do this? Because what time is it? Y'all just fucking with me. Let me make up a little thing for y'all. We can come back and talk about this, but we cannot put it on this one. I can, I can make up a thing right quick because I have something to say about J Star. So, yeah, I want to wait for it because I didn't get Killer Purr yet. So when she comes out the new one, I can just buy them both. Because I do. All right, give me a second because I already know what it's gonna be called. All right, give me a second because I'm up. What the hell? Give me a second. We'll be back. We'll have another live. It's my channel. I can do what the fuck I want with it. Okay, let's go. See you in a few minutes.